What's up, everybody? How are you, man? Happy Wednesday. I think the guys are coming in. I don't know. This is Real Talk Chronicles. I'm your host, Bill Forster. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I am too. I'm multitasking. I'm doing a lot of things, but it is what it is, and it's all that it is. I won't be with y'all too long. I just want to give y'all um, some update to what's happening in the world today, and we could talk about it as we will do, and we'll do what we do. Appreciate you all chiming in. If you watch it from YouTube, subscribe to it. If you watch it from Facebook, you can watch us on YouTube. You can do a little bit of both, whatever works for you. Um, I am here with you. I think Kevin might have a little emergency. He won't be here tonight. I don't know if Chuck and Rich are coming through. And if they do, they do. If they don't, I don't know what to say. I'm going to do what I do. Um, the sponsors: Daily Arts and Survival Magazine, Ingram Taxes, Melba, Melba Wilson, uh, Leon Ellis Chocolat, Soft Illusions Art Gallery, Reggie Wells Quality Speakers, and a whole assorted love from you all. Appreciate you all supporting Real Talk Chronicles. Um, it's been kind of tough dealing with Facebook and stuff like that. So tell everybody to come over here on YouTube and chop it up with me and watch me, talk to me. And I not going to be on too long. There's a lot going on. I just want to talk to you about a few things, and if there's something you want to talk about, please let me know and we can converse about it. Uh, we all know about crime. We all know about Kanye. We can talk about that too. I wish I could show the footage like we used to. We'll learn how to do that, and we will be able to talk in regards to the mayor. Uh, the mayor just had a statement in regards to the gentleman that shot at the police officers, and and what happened was um, they the mayor came out and said he feels sorry for the family, and of course he feels sorry for the officers, but he feels sorry for the family. The family now in the police groups, they've lost their mind. How dare the mayor say he feels sorry for the families of the man that got killed? Hey, Stefania, how are you? I don't know what to say about that. we uh we as people are so like one way or the other. So I don't know what your feelings at the fact that the mayor said, "What's up, Mark? How are you? What's up with what's your thoughts on the mayor saying that he felt sorry for the family of the man that was killed by the police officers?" Yeah, you're right, Stefania. We can't please everybody, and that's a crazy thing about that. Um, what's up, Mark? I see you, brother. But I don't know what to say. You know, he, you know, I don't know if y'all heard the interview, but I didn't think it was bad as the way people made it. They made it seem like he was so apologetic to the families in regards to their son getting killed in lieu of the officers getting shot at. He was like, "Yo, listen, I'm so sorry. Like, there's so many different, things, people involved in this." He said, so he's sorry that the man had to die, but he had a gun. That's what I was hearing. Is he supposed to say, "Yo, f the family, f your son"? I don't know. What's your thoughts on that? Kanye is off the chain. Uh, and when I say off the chain, of course we understand about free speech. We get that. We get that. But I mean, the man says he's the richest black man in the world. He's worth 11 billion, and he's it seems like he's taking shots at the Jewish community. Yeah. Yeah. Mark, yeah, say he has to be balanced. Yeah. He said something which made me so I'm gonna refer to him as Ye if I keep it's so easy to say Kanye, so I apologize. He says when people call him Kanye West, he says he changed his name to Ye. He says so it's almost he's referencing himself as in Cassius Clay and Muhammad Ali. He has a point with that. If the man changed his name, you call him with the man what he wants to call himself. When he talks about certain things, even if he makes sense, he'll say something and he won't make sense. But I think in this world, we have to posture and articulate how we say things. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you just can't just come off and just say something crazy, even no matter who we are. We have to say things in an articulate manner. And not to say that he's not articulate, but I mean, be a little bit more sensitive in how you say it. Sometimes you can say what you want to say, but you deal with that. So yeah, the mayor, he came out and like I said, he spoke out in regards to the shooting, and he said he basically said, it's a shame that the family has to suffer for the loss of their loved one, but he had a gun. There wasn't anything for his officers to do. That's the way I took it. I don't know if you heard anything different. That's what I heard. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, he's the mayor of the city too. So, I wish I could see if I could show you what they say in these groups. It's off the chain. Of course, they're talking about 45. He's still in the news. He can't stay. He can't stay out the news. He can't stay out the news. Elections are coming up. Whatever you do, please vote wherever you're listening to us at from, wherever. Pennsylvania, they got I forgot the gentleman's name and Dr. Oz. Pro-choice is big component. Public safety is a big component. What's more to you? What means more to you? Atlanta. Oh my God, Georgia. Yo, Herschel Walker is kind of like 5% behind Reverend Warnock. He's had multiple abortions. He's paid for multiple abortions, and he's against pro-choice, pro-life. I mean, pro-choice. Get out and vote, people. Get out and vote. His son, who is a Republican, hammers him all the time, and he rips him. This is Real Talk Chronicles, everybody. I'm your host, Bill Forster. We got sports tonight. The Knicks are back. The Yankees are playing. Let's go New York, right? I mean, I hope you rep in New York. Philly is doing their thing Philly was doing their thing. San Diego's smacking them around. 7-4 San Diego. In the sixth inning. So, if there's anything that you want to talk about, I want to talk about with you. Subscribe, let a person know. Real Talk, we talk about whatever it is. I'm probably going to start doing more guests. And excuse me if I do silence my mic for a minute. I'm multitasking. I'm on a conference call, so I'm trying to do both. Can't be everywhere. You can try to be, but you can't. Really can't. Shout out to all the birthday people, the Libras. Oh, don't forget the third Saturday of the month, Row House. We just had a ball recently. Um, so what do we need to talk about? We have to understand that I think everybody agrees with the youth today. Parental guidance should be held to a higher standard. I think, and that's the one thing when we start talking about these political parties and people that are legislators that can change laws, we need to stop going all the way to the left or all the way to the right. We're happening to the happy median. We can still reprimand our children where it's not considered child abuse. We also can make laws that still make people feel safe and not feel like criminals can just run amok in the streets. I mean, where's the happy medium? Maybe can we get a politician that can be uh, fair? That's all. You can call it liberal, you can call it conservative, just fair. You want somebody that bipartisan, whatever it is, that has no problem challenging their own political parties instead of just getting along, go along. You know what we call love, right? We don't call them that. You know what we call them. You know, there's a lot of names out there for that. So I I really don't know what to say about on a lot of stuff. I think a lot of times we can talk into it blue in the face, but where's the solution? We know the problems. Where are the solutions? Let's get to the solutions. That's what I want. I want solutions. We know the problems. I think a lot of times, I mean, oh, I don't even know if you know. Yeah, definitely, brother. It will. Some of these politicians are out for self. Exactly. Hey, Nicole, the intention may initially be there for a lot of politicians, but they get steered in the other direction. I agree with that too. You know, I do agree with that. I think people go in there thinking they can move the needle, Nicole and Mark. It's just something happens. And that's why people always say, "Well, Bill, won't you run for something to run this?" Nah, because then I still want to be able to say what I want to say, and the only person that's going to censor me is myself, because I'm not disrespectful. I'm gonna keep it real, 100, and I'm gonna say it where you understand it. I'm not going to be disrespectful. This this happens where, but people need votes, they need money, so they'll tell somebody, "I'm gonna do this and I'll do that," you know, and then that's when the problem arises. So I I don't know. I would love shit. I would I probably would love to run for office, but they'd be mad at me because everybody get thrown at under the bus. I'll start saying this and saying that. Be like, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Be like, do it. Stop saying about what it is and just do it. A lot of times when they always talk about, people vote on what they think people want to hear, but not what they feel. Because hypothetically, if 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 Herschel Walker has had multiple abortions, then he's a hypocrite now. Not that he can't change his mind, but let's not be a hypocrite. You understand what I'm saying? And this is the thing. I personally, Allison and I was chopping it up Monday, and I don't think I don't personally think I have a choice. I should have a choice in telling a woman what to do with her body, because trust me, Lord, no, we can get into the man being trapped and stuff like that. but we're talking more severity and illnesses or rape or something like that. We're not talking about, oh, y'all was just playing around and she trying to trap you and stuff like that. Let's not get carried away and try to just get petty with this. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it really on the path that that we're talking about. People need to stop that. What else is going on in the news? Let me see. We could look. Is there anything in the news that you know that I wanted that we should talk about? You know, let's see. News. Let's see what's going on in the news. District. This is Real Talk Chronicles. I'm your host, Bill Forster, and I'm rocking solo tonight. I'm rocking with you all. I appreciate the ones that are here, showing some love still. Uh, you know, this month has been, these past 2 months have been kind of hard, just business wise, politically. Uh, been busy with a lot of stuff. So this is just what's happening out here in the world. You know, what's going on in the crimes, latest stories. Hmm. Oh, Kanye. Yeah, thank you, Nicole. Kanye, he calls Biden a effing retard for not taking Elon Musk's advice. Eric Adams is worried about rats, which they are a lot of rats in New York. Listen. Um, let's see what else. Let's see what else can we talk about. Hmm. Sports. Who you going for tonight? You going for the Yankees? Come on now. Let's talk about it. Yeah. Knicks on tonight. I know. I'm one of the few diehards. I don't know who you are. Hmm. I'm just trying to see. Oh, let's see. Andrew Cuomo begins to take down the monster he created, Kathy Hochul. Stefania says, prepare for a red sweep this upcoming midterms. I I think you're right. I think, and I'm scared to say that. Oh yeah, the man in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, I should say, Fetterman cleared by Doc who donated to his campaign. Biden, they're saying is the fall guy. Yeah, you're right, Mark. You know, and like I said, I'm all for, and let me ask you a question. This is real talk. How are you swayed? What's going to make you think about certain votes? Public safety. If somebody's like, "Yo, I'm gonna make sure we change the laws, uh, pro-choice or against pro-choice," like what's going to sway you? Like, I want to hear about public safety. I really do. I don't want to be in a place where I'm New York hard body, but the way this reform thing has gone has backfired. Exactly. Lee Zealand is going to win. Yeah, it's crime for you. Absolutely. We want to hear about that crime. You know what I'm saying? Like I want somebody to tell me, like, yo, listen. I'm locking everybody up. Did you see? Oh my God! Did you see the police officers getting attacked? I put it on Facebook. The guys on the bikes, the cops at a gas station, and they were about to safeguard uh, a motorcycle dirt bike. You know how these guys ride multiple, like in sloths. You know what I'm saying? Like just so many different people, especially now considering that I'm be going back to the office in the city. I'm on high alert. Yeah, you better. You better. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I got a problem with these New York gun laws too for a second. Even though they don't affect me, you're gonna tell me where I can carry a gun and not carry a gun. I get that. But so why give me a gun? So you basically you just give me a gun that I could have in the house. Because if I can't really carry it to places, if I go to 42nd Street, I can't carry it in a certain zone. Come on, please. You know, let me do what I got to do. You know, let me just do what. Let me carry it where I want to carry it. I mean, I know you can't carry it certain places. Yeah. Let me just see what this is. Oh, a retired NYPD cop socked in the head in a possible knockout game attack. A retired NYPD was socked in the back of the head in Brooklyn Tuesday in what is being eyed as a possible knockout game attack. Police and sources said the 66-year-old former cop was walking on a sidewalk along Brighton Beach Avenue when a group of suspects came up and clobbered him in the back of his head just before 1 p.m. 1 p.m. That's in the afternoon. Police and the sources said the suspects, who looked to be teenagers or young adults, then quickly ran off towards Brighton 7th Street. The punch was completely unprovoked, according to the police. Come on, man. Like, what kind of shit is that, though? You know? So the knockout game could be a reason for the Bronx sucker punch attack. Okay, so 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 the sucker punch game assaults leave frightened New York residents on edge. Okay, an Upper West Side man is cold cocked in Chelsea. An unhinged stranger throws a roundhouse at a woman outside a subway station on the Upper West Side. A Catholic deacon and another man are pummeled in separate smackdowns in the Bronx. It's up for debate whether the spat or disturbing incidents and the return of the so-called knockout game, the sixth spree of assaults that terrorized New Yorkers a few years ago, but it's still a gut punch to frighten residents already on edge. People out there, please be careful. Nicole said, I don't carry a weapon, but the way criminals are hijacking cars, I might need one. Listen, I suggest you get one. I tell anybody that can get one, maybe, and I'm just saying this in regards to you, just like in regards to men. Maybe you need to put a little bit of that paper aside that we use for shoes and bags and sneakers or whatever it is, you know, and save that money and apply for uh, a gun permit, you know, that way, and then get you a gun. And if you sidebar me, I'll try to help you get and tell you what kind of guns you can get, you know, or you should get for yourself. When you talk to certain people, they want to get the showstoppers. And what I mean by showstoppers, I'm talking about the guns that shoot you. They put you right down. But you can't carry those guns a lot of times. They're not as easy. They're not as easy to carry. So sometimes maybe you need to get something that is concealed in case somebody comes upon you. And I'm just reading stuff that people have sent me that I'm reading. That's just ridiculous. Oh, did y'all hear about the voter fraud crackdown leads to arrest and mass confusion? The state of Florida told former felons that they can vote DeSantis then issued a warrant for their arrest for voter fraud. Mostly black people who paid their debt to society left turned upside down by a political stunt. Yo, come on, man. System ain't fair, everybody. I don't know. Don't start that shit. Listen, trust me. Trust me. People out there, let's knock it off now. Let's knock it off. I implore you all to protect yourselves. Please protect yourself. I'm just reading information and notes. Mark said, I can't understand the craziest, bro. I never looked for trouble, but some of these young kids just don't have humanity in their souls. They don't, and I don't understand. I don't understand it either, Mark. I really don't. I think it's sad that 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 this is what's happening out here. You know, um, and it is what it's just crazy. You know, first the mayor first migrate to rob to Mayor Adams, 10 city in New York, all two of them. 490 days to go. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. Everybody, yo, in Texas sent school sent a DNA kits to ID kids in case of emergency, like a school shooting. Come on. I think a little more on the gun. Thank you. I would shoot and then want to give first aid. Exactly. Listen, I give you first aid after I make sure I'm all right. You know. Mm-mm. Listen. You know. Mm-mm-mm. Everybody. I don't know. Yeah. Well, yeah. Nicole, you're right. Pop somebody. It is what it is. I'll help you as long as I'm standing there. You know what I'm saying? This is what we're gonna do. Excuse me. You know. Well, I'm not gonna stay on here too long. I just wanted to talk to you. I wanted to share some stuff. Please inbox me like you normally do. People send me stuff that we can talk about and kick it. I'm not gonna hold you. I think you always know. I'm not. I never force a conversation that I don't have to have. But with that being said, I appreciate you all. I'll talk to you most of you. I'll talk to you sidebars, and we can chop it up always. I'm Real Talk. I'm Bill Forster, and this Real Talk Force. Excuse me. I'm Bill Forster, and this is Real Talk Chronicles. I see you later. I talk to you later.